Now we know that whatever the law says, it speaks to those who are under the law, so that every mouth may be stopped, and the whole world may be held accountable to God. For by works of the law, no human being will be justified in his sight, since through the law comes knowledge of sin. So, by works of the law alone, by works of the law in and of itself, we are living out the law within our own strength, as good as we think we should. That's disgusting to the Lord. Even the best things that we think that we could be doing, it's not nearly enough apart from Christ. Not even close. It's not even in the same ballpark. We're not even playing the same sport, right? It's over. But now, the righteousness of God has been manifested apart from the law, although the law and the prophets bear witness to it. The righteousness of God through faith in Jesus Christ for all who believe. For there is no distinction. There is no distinction for any of us, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and are justified alone by his grace as a gift through the redemption that is in Christ Jesus, whom God put forward as a propitiation, as a sacrifice by his blood, to be received by faith. This was to show God's righteousness, because in his divine forbearance, he passed over former sins. We got to stop and talk about this. This was to show God's righteousness. So God's righteousness had to be acted out. In the next verse, we're going to talk about this a little bit more, but I had to stop just for a moment. God put forward a sacrifice, and only by his blood that we receive by faith are we reunited with God. That's the only way. This is why Jesus himself said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but by me. So God had to act out his righteousness, what is truly just, on Jesus, because all of us would have been separated from God for eternity. For eternity.